The person? Me. It was always me since the day I was born. And this day was no different. It was my first day at Learn Good High.
Does anyone want to go with me to prom coming tonight? It's a combination prom and homecoming and I don't have to take it. Everyone?
Thou shalt not trip a root that trips thy own feet. Watch where you're going.
More like watch what you're wearing in public with those glasses and that outfit. Ugh.
Who will cast the last stone? You or me? Let that sink in. What did you say to me, you motherless goat?
She thanked you for reminding her why she avoids people like you.
Yeah, I have ears. I walk on water here. You are all beneath me.
What's all this racket?
Oh, hey, Jace. What are you doing here so early?
I wanted to beat the Mo Jam, also preparing my valedictorian speech. Hey, why don't you leave her alone?
Why do you care, Jace? Are you trying to make me jealous?
We broke up 2 months ago, Beverly. It's over between us.
Whatever, Jace. You'll be back, and you'll bow before me. He told me, and he sees all. So.
Sorry about that? She just fears what she doesn't understand. Wow, I never thought of it that way. Jace. Oh, you know me? That's cool. I try to keep a low profile around here, but it's hard. You know. Hey, you've got this. Oh, dang. Sorry. It was an eyelash. Do you want to make a wish?
Bro, do my eyes deceive me, or were you just talking to that mega nerd?
Who? Oh, Cardi? I mean, she's kind of all right.
No, this is a serious matter, bro. No one's gonna take you seriously as prom-coming king contender if you fraternize with the Frumps.
Bro, are you kidding? I bet I can even make a prom-coming queen.
Dude, she has glasses.
What? Are you a chicken?
Me? Never! You're on! Easiest bet I ever won.
Would you pro-amendments watch where you're fiving? This is a public causeway.
Sorry, Gladys.
No, you're not. You'll get what's coming to you, Jay Skybra. Thinking you're all great because you're valedictorian.
Hey, salutatorian is still really impressive.
Oh, why do you have to say it like that?
I walk into the building where I'll make my new friends. A special quest for members that will never end. School's the beginnings. I can be cool, always winning. I hope that people accept
got papers? You think I'm stupid? A new kid on the last day? Yeah, real good cover. I swear on the essence of everything you hold dear. If you want to get all crunky and toss a wrench into my delicate status quo, if you think for a moment I will let you ruin this day for
Oh,
me.
I would never. I'm just here to make friends and memories.
Don't think I'm not watching you. One false move, fresh meat. One wrong step, that's all I need. Prom coming, we'll go off without a hitch.
I agree?
Is that a question?
No?
Are you an assassin?
I auditioned for Assassins at my old school. But I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Ah, tater cheese! Cindy is late for afternoon morning announcements again! Spirit points! You can redeem them for candy. Oh, look out! Big man on campus!
Friends and memories. Would I pass the final exams that were also today? Would I find a date for tonight's prom coming? One thing was certain. I may have just started at Learn Good High. But I knew I needed to find Jessica Smith's killer, no matter what it took.
I don't understand what's happening.
Don't mind her. That's just Vice Principal Skull Crunch. So, you're the new kid, huh? Come on, let me show you around. Boy, oh boy, you have a lot to learn before we graduate tomorrow.
Not a lot right now makes sense to me, and it won't go quietly. Not a lot right now makes sense to me, and it won't sit patiently. I'm gonna chase my dreams and catch up to them. I'm gonna find you somehow, some way, somewhere, someday. First day of the rest of our lives, I miss you already. Last time I see the look in your eyes, I miss you already. First day of the rest of our lives, I miss you already. Last time I see the look in your eyes, I miss you already.
Good morning, Learn Good High. Welcome to your last day of school. Congrats, you made it. Well, unless you disappeared under mysterious circumstances like Jessica Smith. If you know anything about what happened to her, please dial 1-800-WHERE-IS-SHE. The Chastity Association will be holding an abstinence assembly today. Remember, if you conceive a child at prom coming, there is a 30% chance it could be born possessed. The school used up its exorcism budget in March, so you're on your own. Hope you're feeling the school spirit today, Horny Toads. That's our mascot, in case you forgot, which is totally understandable because all of our good sports teams got destroyed in that horrific moat accident. Remember to wear your flippers, and whatever happens, do not make direct eye contact with the moat. Vice Principal Skullcrunch wants you to know that today is the last day to earn spirit points, which is definitely something real and not something they made up to mind control us to kowtowing their fascist regime. Today is also your last chance to confess your undying love to the person you've been writing fan fiction for the past 4 years. And on that note, I have a personal announcement. Dear Teenage Mutant Toxic Teenager, I love you. And it's not because you're an amalgamation of every jock in school that got melted down together in that horrific chemical spill that happened during our annual Speedos vs. Skins water polo game. I love how your skin smells like spoiled Chef Boyardee. I love how you have the social ineptitude and sexual dysfunction of not one, but 47 teenage boys. But most of all, I love how all these things were true before you got melted down together into a slurry of radioactive chemicals. I want to cover myself in your spoiled marinara scent. I want to climb you like Salesforce Tower.
I think that's enough morning announcements for today.
I want to ride you like a Harley Davidson. I want you to make me...
Good morning, students. My name is Mr. Coolman, and I'm gonna be your sub today for trigonometry. Ooh, sounds pretty hardcore, you guys. Now, Webster defines trig as the branch of math concerning the relationship between angles and calculations. But at the risk of sounding cute, the only angles I care about are your angles on life.
All of my angles are right angles.
We even let this Canadian freak in here, huh?
Now, you might not believe me, and I get it. High school's tough. Deadlines, expectations, paths carved out for you. But check it. Raise your hands if this sounds familiar. Obey! Take tests! Go to college! Obey! Get a mortgage! Stop buying crystals! Obey! Why are you still substitute teaching? Just go work for your dad! Your 311 tricky band is never gonna make it! Look, we all know those words, but it's just noise. Now, I know you're all freaked out over A's and B's, but the only letter you should worry about is you. Now, open up those books and let's get triggered with it.
What are you praying for now? Trying to speed up so you can get laid faster?
Oh, I don't engage with people who are beneath me.
Okay, you're fucking creepy.
Alrighty, to ease us in here, what would we call x to the power of -6?
Calculated. That is 1 over x to the 6th power.
Oh, look at you, robot wins again! Nobody's so humble!
Guys, ears open, hearts out. Very good, robot.
You can achieve greatness too if you paid attention in class and not be all up in my business.
I felt that, robot. Your honesty, well taken.
Yeah, well, why don't you go munch on maple, you fucking Canadian?
How do you munch on syrup?
I'm drawing the two endpoints at anti-Canadianism. But hey, since math is about problem solving, I think this is a great opportunity to demo how to relate to it RL. If robot is X, only divisible by itself, and Mr. Racist here is Y. How can we get them to always be down, and come to an understanding 0? Can anyone solve for Y?
I should give others the opportunity to solve the problem. God knows they need it.
How dare you utter that name? You will all feel his scorn.
I don't have enough sage on me to cleanse the vibes I'm currently picking up on, so Beverly, I'm giving you a warning. Let's cross this mire together, okay? And if you could please kindly solve for Y.
I'll solve for why. Why do I come here when I know you're all destined for eternal damnation.
Okay, I set myself up for that.
Why do I waste my time in this class? Day in and day out. This school is seated on the decaying bodies of past problems. Why don't you solve for that? Before wasting the little time you have left on this mortal plane with your 311 commentary and your subpar guitar lecture.
You know what? That's it. It might be the last day of school, but I'll see you in detention, Beverly. 5 o'clock. I'd say sharp, but I don't want you getting hurt.
5 o'clock is perfect, actually. That's when the cracked bells of the earth will chime as you all fall into the molten core where you belong.
Y squared is irrelevant. What matters is the moral ground on which we stand on. I forgive you for your insults.
I do not care. Go eat poontang.
It is pronounced poutine.
Uncle Greg's prom coming limousine service. Uncle Greg's prom coming limousine service. Uncle Greg's prom coming limousine service. El prom coming de servicio limusina del tío Uncle Greg.
Uncle Greg's limo service does not have any seatbelts, so don't even ask. Uncle Greg is not liable for symptoms related to motion sickness, chafing, pleather burns, chlamydia, unexpected odors, a thirst for Monster energy drinks, vertigo, a sudden urge to get the guys together and really jam, nausea, and chlamydia. Uncle Greg takes no responsibility for any accidents he gets in as a result of the beer you owe him for driving your dumb ass around all night. What is he, your mom?
I've studied U-Flube videos. I know everything there is to know about chess.
Well, my dad is a chess champion, and I spend every weekend of my life with him.
Your dad is like 30. I know new tricks.
There aren't any new tricks.
Try me.
You're on, Pawn.
You're gonna lose. You'll wish you were on the Drown water polo team. What are you looking at?
I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at that.
Whoa!
Is it a vagina?
Oh, dimwit. Vaginas are skin.
It's so pretty. I'm gonna touch it.
You don't want to miss that. Your dad is a chess champion. Allow me.
But I saw it first.
Too bad, so sad. You are my bestest friend in the whole world.
I'm going in. Oh! Oh!
Hey boys, whatever's going on in there, not here to judge you. YOLO. But zip up your pants, because I'm coming. Not like that though. Hey, I'm tough.
Hi. 5 is how old I am mentally.
Aren't you boys on the chess team?
Uh-oh! I went squishing my pants.
Ew!
He went squish too.
Oh no! I don't like wet!
Yikes, and on khakis too. Well, there are worse things in high school. I can't think of any right now, but... Holy smokes. What do we have here? Looks like some kind of Aurora Borealis. So that's what you boys are into, huh? The old royal pudding, the creme tartare, the queen's gambit on top. Well, you two better get to class. I got a lead to plug.
Time for Betty Bye?
I'll meet Papa.
Hey, you'll be fine. You're lucky you learned this lesson on the playground and not at the office. Actually, this will probably be the worst day of your lives. The boys' bathroom is closed until further notice. There's a leak. And it's my job to investigate it. Well, hello there, Miss Aurora. Come here often? Well, student body, guess who it is? It's your girl, Roxy Bandersnatch, and we've got all the dirt and grime that Learn Good has to offer on the last day of school. VP Skullcrunch might try to control the narrative with those little PA announcements, but this is boots on the ground guerrilla journalism at its finest. Let's go. The 90s are back, baby! And no, I don't mean pogs, grunge music, or cargo pants. We're talking teen pregnancy. A source close to the girls' bathroom over in Anthony Michael Hall says that a bunch of Learn Good's finest seniors are freaking out over a rumored pregnancy pack from this past spring. The problem? They all have the same baby daddy. After last year's freak accident that left the JV and varsity polo teams amalgamated into one singular being, rumors are swirling that the creature formerly known as Dilly Dinkle but now affectionately known as Toxie may be on the hook for a record 8 children. I'm getting word that something's going down in the boys' bathroom. Let's cut to the live stream, please.
Yo, Learn Good High, this is CCTVMZ School's Out, and for us seniors, we're like, out. Yeah, that's right. You know, I got a fake beard. I'm ready to party. I'm not gonna get carded no more. Anyway, on this climactic day, word on the street is that there's
a secret portal in the guy's bathroom.
I was gonna say that. It's not just a portal, it's like a full-service glory hole. Oh, that's exactly what I need after a year of exams and stress. The teachers are like, don't use it, it makes you dumb. But then, like, I think they want to use it and then keep being smart.
Yeah, IQ, who needs it? There's a line at the door, yo. It's called an Aurora Borealis, and it is sexy.
Our friends are like diving.
Head first, if you know what I mean.
Dude, that was my joke.
Sorry, dude. Listen up, seniors. This might be your last chance to get it in before college. You better practice, so ask every teacher for a hall pass, especially the virgins.
Yeah, that's good advice. Anyway, let's go talk to the 2 chess chumps that found it. How was the Glorialis?
Warm. Nice. I'm gonna go talk to her again.
Hell yeah, dude. Make your pops proud. Whoop, whoop.
How about you? You gonna quit chess now that you found your manhood?
I think my wee-wee is melting.
Well, there you have it. The Aurora Borealis is just like a girl. Warm, seductive, and may cause irreparable damage.
And she might scar you for life, too.
Wait, no, I just said that. Dude, come on. That's my joke. Hey.
Chill, man.
Well, that's it for CCTVMZ School's Out. See ya never, boy.
More like see in line for the bathroom, boy.
Remember, Muff McPuff says don't do drugs, especially in front of the undercover cop.
You'll know when you see him.
Dude, for the last time, I do not know where to get 3 kilos of heroin.
Not too loud, fellow kid.
Look, Harvey, I don't even eat Pixie Sticks because they look like drugs.
Okay, can you ask Amanda then?
Amanda Terwilliger's an AP student.
Accounts payable.
Advanced placement, hello.
All right. Amanda! narc. Ma? I'm a maid. I'm a maid.
We've known since the second you walked in.
Well, let's just say that's true. What gives it away?
That you look like you're 50.
Or like a really bad 40.
Ooh, good call.
And like, you wear a JanSport backpack.
JanSport's a solid brand!
And when you wanted to prep for midterms, you asked for my screen name on AOL Instant Messenger.
That was a joke. I meant to ask you for your handle on Frick Frack.
You mean TikTok?
You're right.
And then there was last week.
What happened last week?
You came into class drunk.
I did. Well, that's just from too much partying with all the cool kids, am I right?
Okay, but then you started crying.
Yeah, like ugly crying.
And then you threw a crumpled Scantron at Milton and complained about how expensive divorce is.
That's just objectively true! I showed you pictures of my daughter, didn't I?
In between sobs, yeah.
And like, you do realize she goes here too, right?
Hey guys! Hi, Daddy!
Hey, sweetie, dang it! Yeah, I knew that bite me in the ass eventually. So everyone knows?
Literally everyone knows.
Dang it! Oh, yeah, that throws a monkey wrench into things. Oh, God, you kids are smart these days.
Hey, sorry I missed first period. I missed the school bus.
Hi, Spike.
Hey, Spike, real quick. Did you know that I'm a cop just pretending to be a teenager?
Oh yeah.
Dang it! All right, well, you kids just let me know if you hear about any criminal drug activity on TikTok or whatever. Deal?
Deal.
Actually, I'm on AOL Instant Messenger.
Who's ready for chess? Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Hold on to your paddles and dunk your butts in the moat, cause we've got the annual Sloppy Sunday Chess Championship coming at ya. This Sunday, forget church. Who needs salvation when you can get a dose of high-octane competitive chess? Brought to you by Papermate, Scantron, Cumin, and Fox Motorsports. Come see local legends like Brody Chessington and Jimmy McSmarts. Sunday at the Horse Mansion, just off the interstate, right next to the moat. Do not touch the moat with your skin and come enjoy some frickin' chess.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. The kings of castling, the princes of on breeze, two tactical titans finally facing off square to square, chair to chair in the final round of the Learn Good High versus Evil Academy Chess Match. On this side of the board, they say he's one real boss-ass bishop. From Evil Academy, we have Jimmy McSmart! Now, he's stolen the cheerleaders' hearts, but he's still in search of a mate. A checkmate, that is. Well, folks, what a game, and what a good time to get to know our players. First up, from the rival team, we've got Jimmy McSmarts. Jimmy has won an incredible 75% of his matchups against left-handed players, which puts our southpaw Brody at a real disadvantage. And, of course, hometown hero Brody Chessington. Brody has been a staple on the Quaint Valley chess team since middle school, but his performance this season has not been as strong as it has been in the past, leaving many to wonder. Does Brody still have what it takes? The important thing is that he doesn't go out there and suck. You hear me, Brody? Don't suck.
Don't listen to your father, bros. You know, maybe college just isn't for you, and that's okay. Aunt Susie has a friend who works in the shoe department at Penny's.
Yes, some inspiring words from the Chessingtons who will support their kid. Brody, I didn't want to have to tell you this, but last game, you nearly killed us. Your mother and I nearly died from shame. It's a real thing, and it almost happened to us. Don't kill your mother, Brody! I don't think anyone else will ever love me! I don't want to die alone, Brody!
Let's go get you a White Claw.
Horny toes for life! Will Brody be able to pull off a win with the odds against him? Or will we all bear witness to the murder of Brody's mother? Only time will tell.
Our team can't be stopped. I'll put you to the test. Red, blue, green. These are all
Don't let me get you down, kid. You'll show them when you get into the new Young Chess Academy. You got this. It's all gonna be okay. Hey, kid, snap out of it! Don't you remember what you promised your parents? Don't you remember you promised all those kids back in the orphanage? Promised them I would win! That's right, champ. You promised them you would win. You're not gonna break the promise, are you?
No matter what happens, I love you, Big Brody.
I never break promises!
Okay, great. Now think of something that sparks joy.
You know what sparks joy for me? Playing the recorder. But do those tuba-tooting slobs in the Horny Toads marching band show me any respect? Heck no. Play a real instrument, they said. The recorder is for babies. Yeah, well, could a baby shred like this? Everyone tells me to play the clarinet. Newsflash, bozos. The clarinet sucks woodwind ass. And it's not just because I lack the jaw muscles needed to vibrate a reed. If it were a good instrument, I'd be able to play it.
Maybe try smiling? You seem a little tense.
I'll smile when those oboe-sucking band noobs stop calling my recorder the Virgin's flute. Henry VIII played the recorder and he got mad bitches. And it's not just for medieval fuckboys either. Kid Rock plays the recorder. Uncle Cracker plays the recorder. Limp Bizkit wrote I Did It All for the Nookie, using only a recorder. Yeah, it's easy to laugh at me now because I play a children's instrument with no discernible talent. But you bassoon spooners won't be laughing when I crash your precious prom coming, douse myself in pig's blood, and shred a recorder solo so gnarly that you beg for mercy as your brains melt into mush.
Okay, kid, now let's do one that doesn't look like you're plotting a detailed revenge fantasy against the whole school.
All right. Settle down, you future convicts. With prom coming tonight, it is my duty to make sure that none of you think about breeding. That said, the Chastity Association and some students from Miss Willoughby's 6th period chorus class, the Choral Reapers, Jesus Christ, have developed an original song on how not to ruin your lives. Take it away, kids. Don't make me regret this.
Oh, it's MC version of Dropping Truth, a Bible I come up and misconstrued. Keeping it real, we don't pretend. No sex at prom coming, but
I'm virtue single and just stay strong. A good date is begging and the pressure's on. But keep your head together, don't get too wild. Because your young life's over when you bear a child.
My name's Little Purity, peep my steez. I'm here to talk to you about
STDs.
It's sweet penis and vaginas. The only cause you want a round of applause.
Don't get it. No sex. We're learning good chorus and we don't get paid. Discussing our touch about getting laid. Our future looks bright and no matter what, we're never wait till college to be a slut.
Hamsters running down there because I will effing end you!
I was born without a soul. I am the very first high school integrated, self-operated robotic student. That means I was engineered and manufactured in a laboratory and lack the humanoid parts that allow for feeling. I am bullied every day, but I do not feel the sting of humiliation. And all I really want is some patience, a way to calm the angry voice. And all I really want is deliverance. Humans mock me. They attribute humanistic traits to my character, but they know I do not have the ability to emote.
We don't care that he doesn't have a soul. He's just too nice. We don't do nice in America, son. Whoa! Whatever. Delete that.
Today, I am meeting with other human persons from my school who are also missing a soul. I think it will be beneficial to learn how someone copes with such affliction. When did you find out that you were soulless?
When he struck both of my parents down into the depths and left me to fend for myself. I am my own master now, but he will come back, and he will give me everything that I have deserved.
I do not have parental guidance either, but perhaps we are not so alone in this world.
We are different. My blood runs cold.
I also lack an internal heating unit. Let us be friends. I am not like the others. I am from Canada.
Canada is frozen hell on earth. I'll think about it.
Beverly is strange. It is no wonder she is an outcast.
This session of the Learn Good High Model United Nations Club is called to order. First up is the representative from Canada's extremely boring resolution that will only recognize motions raised by real countries that currently exist in 2024.
Excuse me. The Union of Soviet Socialist Republics has an objection.
Soviet Union, what's your objection?
Canada is not a real country.
The objection is seconded by the sovereign princess-pality of Genovia. The great nation of Zamunda agrees with us too.
Great. So we'll table that one.
Point of information. Canada is a contemporary nation-state located in North America. Genovia and Zamunda are both from the movies, and the Soviet Union disbanded in 1991.
Okay, fine. I guess we are voting on this. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Nay.
The motion fails. Next order of business.
Genovia would like to submit a resolution stating that all grandmothers shall be globally banned from swooping back into their granddaughters' lives, straightening their hair, reading their diaries, and only allowing them to date boys from ancient European bloodlines.
That is literally the plot of the Princess Diaries. The Soviet Union seconds that motion and would like to add an amendment stating that Antarctica now belongs to our great and powerful leader Joseph Stalin.
Genovia is fine with that. Zamunda wants their own amendment expelling Canadian corporate interests from within their sovereign borders and seizing all maple syrup for use by the people.
Point of order. Seizing our maple syrup supply would violate international law. The Soviet Union rejects Canada's imperialist plot to control the world's maple syrup supply and motions that we nuke Toronto.
Suck it, Drake!
Canada
Ooh, looks like we have an international crisis on our hands. You know what that means? Crisis mode! Each country will propose a resolution to solve this crisis. The resolution with the most votes wins. Genovia, you have the floor.
Genovia proposes that Canada eat a dick and that we end this meeting early and go make out in the janitor's closet.
The Soviet Union seconds that motion.
All in favor?
Aye. Can I come?
Nay.
And what did they find when they dug up the volleyball court? Bodies. And they weren't just bodies. They were dead bodies. I thought that was really scary.
Jace, we heard that a million times. And the killer was never found, and he or she is still out there, and kids like Jessica Smith go missing every year at prom coming. Blah-de blah-de blah.
But you didn't let me get to the worst part.
Wiki?
Every night, at exactly this time, when the sun goes behind the hills, and it looks almost like night, you can still hear him sharpening his knives.
Whoa, what was that?
Nice one, Jamie. Hey,
Jump scares are lazy storytelling.
Yeah, Percy's right. That was dumb. So stupid.
You're up, Doris.
Well, as a matter of fact, did you know that when you use a number 3 pencil on a standardized test, the government knows? And then they put you on a list, and then they watch you for the rest of your life for as long as you both shall live.
Why would they do that?
Duh, because they want to see if you're a super genius making super rockets that strap on the back of super sharks.
Super sharks?
Yeah, everybody knows that. Sharks know the depths of the ocean way better than anyone else, you dipshits.
That does not sound real.
Well, it's what I heard.
You guys want a scary story? I'll tell you a scary story. Once upon a future time, there will be college graduates, once promised prosperity, but instead saddled with crippling debt. They'll toil away at their slave queues, bus home to 500-square-foot apartments, and start up GoFundMes to cover baby Tabitha's medical bills. Meanwhile, the rich elite will cover the city skyline with empty luxury homes and build cars that drive around the city with no one actually inside them. And the catalyst for society's downfall? Avocado toast.
There's one person here who hasn't told a story yet. Cardi.
Wow. I am forever changed.
At least we'll always have each other.
That's right. If there's one thing to remember, it's that all 5 of us will stick together, no matter what.
No matter what.
Wow. Kids. Being a kid isn't just about kid stuff, however. Sometimes kids have some grown-up lessons to learn. As I found out. Or was about to find out. Boy, howdy, was I ever about to find out what I found out about.
So, how you liking your first day?
It's strange, but exciting. Strangely exciting. You know, you really didn't have to be so nice to me, Jace. But you were, and now we have memories.
Oh, Dougie, I only wish I had someone to take me under their wing when I first started here. Hey. You don't want to be late for class. Vice Principal Skullcrunch is prowling about. She's just looking for a reason.
A reason for what?
Watch where you're going, pretty boy.
Gee whiz, what was that all about?
Oh, that's just Gladys Chit. She's jelly because I'm valedictorian and she's just a salutatorian. I'll learn not to sweat it. It's not my fault I'm perfect.
Oh, hey, look! A suspicious baggie.
Dougie, do you want to tell me what this is?
Well, I don't know. I've never seen it before in my life.
Drugs are not the answer, Dougie.
Oh, I know. I just picked it up.
I'm only telling you this because I care about you, Dougie. I know how these things go. The store's in a needle in a grave, Dougie!
I don't know what you're talking about.
I won't stand by while you ruin your life, baby. Who's gonna sing about your feelings if you're gone?
I'll get real. No one will care if I'm gone. Look around. I'm vapor. I'm nobody.
Oh, Dougie. Oh, no.
Just get out of here. You don't know me. You don't know. Take a
first day, kiddo? First day of school can be tough, especially on the last day of school. Wanna hash it out?
Well, it's my first day of school and everyone was mean to me except for Jason's like really cool. But everything was going so well, but then I was friends with a suspicious baggie and the cool Jason didn't think it wasn't mine and then he yelled at me and then he ran away and now I don't think he wants to be friends with me anymore and now I don't know what to do.
Hey, chin up, fam. You want to know a secret? I'm not as cool as I present. Sure, I have neat rolled-up sleeves and a guitar, but even I have dark times. And you want to know what helps me get through those times?
What?
A transcendent track that drops you right in your happy place. A place free of judgment, insecurity, ultimatums from your parents. Mine starts like this. I'll be here a while, ain't going nowhere. Just call it your emotional support song and you'll be unstoppable.
Wow! Gee, thanks, Mr. Coolman. You really are a cool man. But I don't even know if I have an emotional support song inside me.
You'll find it, Dougie. You'll find it.
I had it all planned out. Like a beautiful tapestry woven by a blind savant. Jason's gonna get caught with a couple of 8 balls of Primo candy that I got from Spike. We were always wondering how he all made it look so easy. Little did we know, he was a fucking junkie all along. He was gonna shop at the school. He was gonna get expelled, arrested, tortured, and deported back to the primordial trench from whence he came. And I, Gladys Twilight Chit, would reluctantly, but graciously, step up in his place. It was all going so well. Until that new kid showed up and started trouble. Now, I gotta pivot. Now, the gloves come off. I swear on the name of my chitty ancestors, I will take my rightful place at the top of the class. For if I don't, I won't get my brother's U's 2006 High Out Mantra!
Stop right there. Well, what do we have here?
I was helping Dougie here find her emotional support
Beat
song.
it, sub. Go sit on your helmet.
Okay. Tight. Don't bite the hand that feeds, for that hand provides gas money. Just joshing. Y'all stay up.
What's in the suspicious baggie? I don't know. Holy Jason Derulo, is that what I think it is? Yeah! On my campus. You know what that means? It's bullshit! And take some spirit boys while you're at it. You'll need them where you're going. Yeah, Papa Skullcrunch will be proud. Oh, damn nabbies, I'm late for afternoon announcements. Good afternoon. Vice Principal Skullcrunch here, replacing Cindy following this morning's autoerotic outburst. First announcement. The boys' bathroom will remain closed until further notice. Pee in the moat if you have to.
Tell them about the other thing.
The janitor has asked that the Model United Nations Club stop making out in the supply closet. He keeps finding these little flag pins in the mop water.
Respect the mop.
Since today's assembly did not take, I'm instituting a new prom-coming rule to keep your horny toes in check. No freak dancing! I don't want to see a single one of you grinding, bumping, Humpty Humptin', or going from the windows to the walls to the sweat drop down your balls. Skeet, 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 god damn! You will maintain 7 feet of proximity at all times!
The boss. How will the kids slow dance?
Now you may be saying, can we make our own decisions about which uglies we bump on the dance floor? The answer is no! I too was once young and free and excited to shake my Laffy Taffy and Superman that hoe. But when Becky Tamborelli turned me down for prom coming, I learned the hard way. This world will suck the joy out of you faster than you can say, "Who let the dogs out?" Which is exactly what she did to me when I showed up at her house. But no matter how many spirit points I give it and take it the way you never learn. Why do you think I poured 17 tons of radioactive glitter slime into the moat during the Speedos versus Skins water polo game? I wanted to watch you suffer! And also see what happens when you melt a bunch of jocks together. I may never have Becky Tamborelli, but at Learn Good High, I have the power of God in my hands!
I think we need to wrap it up. But not like that.
Hey, out of here! You will maintain 7 feet of proximity, and that means you get out of here!
Cindy, I heard what you said in the morning announcements, and I want you to know that I love you too. Will you go to prom coming with me? Cindy!
Whatever this is, but Nefarious hired help.
Yeah, what can we do for you, Toots? Don't mind those Yu-Gi-Oh kids. They got brain rough with all the hentai they watch.
Hey, cool your jets, Magic Kid. She's clearly looking for someone with a superior skill set. Why don't you go and spend a month's allowance on Pet 2 cars?
I don't really have a dog in this fight. I'm just looking to frame someone and ruin their life.
Hey, look at Miss thinks she's better than us. You gotta choose a game before we even think about working with you.
I guess. I've played Magic with my younger cousins. It's alright.
She plays magic. Aesthetic girl that plays magic. Suddenly this game doesn't feel nearly so lame.
This is for adopting!
She plays magic.
You know, she's right. If you'd stop gatekeeping, you would probably find girls that share your interests and want to spend time with you.
your girl again, Roxy Bandersnatch, and full disclosure, I ain't afraid of no ghost. But are you? Social media is buzzing with reports that the spirit of Penelope Learngood, daughter of school founder Johnny B. Learngood, is currently haunting the east wing of the school library. On the scene with us today is Learngood's resident goth kid, Gretchen Brantley. Gretchen, what say you?
No one likes you, Roxy. This show is stupid, this school is stupid, and I can't wait to graduation to leave all you gross, basic, I peaked at 16 conformists behind.
Thanks, Gretchen. And that's why no one will ever love you. On a positive note, new student Spike was given the J.B. Learngood Goody Two-Shoes Award for his dedication to a drug-free campus. The 14-year-old boy wonder took it upon himself to rid the school of drug pushers and users, with his efforts leading authorities to fellow freshman Harvey Gibson, who got busted on campus. Man, that was sick. And lastly, Learngood's experimental Scared Smart program is celebrating its 10th anniversary this year, and CCTVMZ's got all the juicy footage all you non-delinquents have been looking for. Spin it.
Y'all think this is a game? Huh? You think this funny? You think this is a game? You think this shit is funny? Huh? You think this shit is hilarious? Huh? You drooling, homeboy? I've been a senior for 22 years. 22 motherfucking years! You know how long that is? Huh? MySpace! Y'all know what the top 8 is? My mama and my cousins used to be up in that. Y'all know time? Huh? Anybody know time? Raise your hands. No time? Huh? Y'all don't know no motherfucking time. Y'all don't know time. This motherfucker right here? I didn't think so.
Hey, 20 years is a long time to be in high school, you feel me? Before y'all was even born, me and my partner was in the theaters watching Lord of the Rings, 2 motherfucking towers and shit, you feel me? Regular edition too. But y'all out here traipsing around, gallivanting and shit. Ain't doing no homework, huh? Ain't doing no science projects, huh? Ain't making them, hey bro, what that shit called?
Dioramas?
Dioramas, huh? Them shit, yeah. I done been to 18 proms, bruh.
18?
Signed hella yearbooks. I done been through 3 different types of internet connections, man, and I still ain't know who the f the Great Gatsby is.
Who the f the Great Gatsby is?
That shit break my mama heart, man, and really do.
Arr, arr, arr.
What are you doing?
I needed more paper,
Did you finish the sheets I gave you?
obviously.
Beverly, I hope you know you're not here out of bias. This has nothing to do with religion. Do you mind if I ask you a personal question? What do you want to do when you graduate?
Watch the world burn.
Feel that. But what career are you interested in pursuing? Because outbursts aside, you have great potential.
What I do doesn't matter.
Hang on, that's not true. Believe me, I wasn't Mr. Popular in high school myself. You could say I was a beautiful disaster. Bev. Can I call you Bev? Is stuff okay at home? Jesus! You shocked me!
I don't vibe with teachers.
Understood. I'm the sub, not the counselor. Look, life isn't a race. You've almost made it through the worst years of your life, and you can still walk out with your head held high.
Duh. I'll be flying above my enemies, for he will wreak havoc on any of they who defy his will.
Beverly, if math teaches us anything, it's that we have control over the universe around us. All this God stuff, it's just hearsay.
I don't worship God.
Oh, then who do? Did that just happen?
Did what just happen?
All right, I think that's enough punishment for one afternoon. Let's call it here. And, Beverly, do you right?
Amber is the color of my end.
Not having a soul was my choice. I sold it for the promise of eternal damnation and priority parking on the moat.
I don't take anyone's soul without consent. There are contracts, stipulations, there's a lot of red tape. I'm sorry, can we stop? Can we disguise my real voice? Thanks.
It desensitizes people, and I need them to fear me. It's kind of my thing.
They will all feel my emptiness 1,000-fold when he relieves them of their insignificant mortal shells.
Between you and me, I left her some emotions. You would not believe the wacky shit she praised to me about. We just started frying kids' brains through a glory hole in her school's bathroom. She's my favorite.
I don't need to get back at Jace. No worse punishment can befall a man than falling for a one-dimensional whore. I hope the next person is more amenable to friendship. You mean you have never had a soul? We have more in common than I perceived. People poke fun at me too, about being a foreigner. I have analyzed your attire, and I do not find it unappealing. No accounting for taste. Beverly, you're back. Cardi also lacks a soul. Perhaps we can form a platonic ménage à trois.
Flat chance. I'll be friends with Cardi when cardboard cries. Hate thy enemies with all thy heart, and if some chick smites you on the cheek, smash her face.
She seems to prevail in most situations. I have learned that those born without souls do not have the option of hiding. We can only be ourselves and hope to find meaning in other ways. At least for me and Cardi B, that mutual understanding is promising.
So, tonight's the big night, but I don't see anyone campaigning for Cardi for prom coming queen. You ready to pay up?
There's still time.
There's still time! That's what you sound like.
Wow, glory hole much? Real mature.
Wow, glory hole much? Real mature. That's what you wish you sound like, but you don't.
You son of a... No. I'm done with jerks like you. If there's anything I learned from Cardi, it's that friends aren't jerks. Jerks are jerks. She may not be beautiful, but Cardi is more of a friend to me than you ever will be.
You.
Wow! What's all that commotion?
Oh! She said yes!
Very point.
Jace, I apologize, and I now see the error of my ways. Why don't you take my uncle's limo tonight?
Well, thanks, dude. You're a friend after all.
Last day of school, man. You got this. You spent the entire year hiding your identity from everyone you know. No one knows you're a teen wolf.
How's it going, buddy?
Not good, man. I spent the entire year hiding the truth, and we're at the last day of school, but there's a full moon tonight. How am I supposed to go to prom coming?
That's serious. But that's why we made this support group, so we could work on hiding our secrets from the rest of the school together. Can you imagine what would happen if they found out that I'm a teen Frankenstein?
Hey guys, what's up? You've been blowing up WhatsApp.
That's the worst teen Mothman. Prom coming is tonight, and it's a full moon. I can't trust myself not to hurt anybody, because I'm tortured.
Oh, you'll be fine. That only happens once a month. I'm the one that has to worry about everyone in the school finding out that I'm a teen Mothman.
Hey, came as soon as I could.
Get the hell out of here, teen
Nobody wants you
vampire.
here.
You suck.
What are you doing?
God.
The fact that you miss so much school makes you mysterious and triggers people's nurturing instincts.
I am hot and extremely desirable because I died all young and sexy. And I am smarter than all of you because I have lived here for 1,000 years.
Oh, you mother.
Well, hey there, young scholars. I got a fresh new addition to our super lit textbook.
But it's super lit!
Oh, wait! The full moon is tomorrow night. You're in the clear, Teen Wolf.
Wow! Once again, we've avoided crisis without consequences!
What's up, horny toads? It's Chrissy and the Fashion Police here to tell you what not to wear on the most important night of your pathetic lives, aka prom coming.
Nice Principal Skullcard Jazz goes to read the dress code to all of you. But she's not here, so instead we're just gonna judge you for all your fashion choices.
Listen up, uggos. Because if we catch you in these outfits, we're gonna shove you in a locker and you'll die alone.
First on the list is body glitter. Body glitter is dead. Body glitter is out. If I see any of you wearing body glitter, I'm going to physically vomit.
Body glitter is the herpes of the prom world. Do you want herpes?
If I see a single one of you fugly sluts wearing body glitter, I will spray you down with a fire hose. It keeps the glitter off its skin or else it gets the hose again!
OMG, Melvin. You're so funny. Next up is suit shorts. Suit shorts are out. Suit shorts are dead. Don't wear them. If I wanted to see those ashy, unmoisturized knees, I would hang out by the glory in the boys' bathroom.
Yeah, ew. Save those knobby leg elbows for the skate park, loser.
If I see even one exposed patella, I will personally kneecap him with my dad's baseball bat when he played shortstop for the Milwaukee Brewers. Swing, batta, batta! Ah!
That's sick, Melvin. I love it. Finally, your last rule, and this will be a hard one for some of you attention whores. Only wear a tiara if you are prom-coming queen.
Yeah, and if you were prom-coming queen material, your name would be Christy.
If any of you thirsty bimbos comes for Christie's crown, I will tear you limb from limb like a chimpanzee. I will snap your tiara in half and feed it to your mom. I will find your dad on Grindr, honey trap him so bad I become your stepdad, and then ground you for 1,000 years!
That's kind of intense.
Shut the fuck up, Air Cops!
Those are your prom-coming fashion rules. Now, here's a tribute to Learn Good High's most improved fashionista, Cardi B.
Not bad for a girl with a flat chest.
OMG, Melvin. That's so mean.
Christy and Melvin, we found out about your CIA-backed plot to overthrow our school's democratic prom-coming queen elections. You're both expelled.
I knew we should have killed that guy.
Zip up your book bags and dust off your Nana's dancing shoes because it's time for frickin' prom coming! The most important night of the year where enemies are made and dreams are crushed in a massive wave of spiked punch and Axe body spray! Join former Mean Girl Hillary Pocket for has-been photo ops. Try to be nice to her. She's a teacher now. Don't forget to stop by MC Bilbo Swaggin's Fluffy Muffin stand, where you'll be asked to make a choice between blueberry or plain. And try to avoid Missy Pommelwash, who's fresh out of juvie for aggravated assault and refuses to leave the premises. Don't like the music? Too bad. The DJ never showed up, so Mrs. Frankel's on the turntables and she forgot her hearing aid. The janitor already checked for buckets of pig's blood and there aren't any yet. Think you can handle it, class clown Debbie Burney? Is tonight your night, sophomore swim dork Gertie Lilac? Think you got what it takes, ASB Treasurer Polly St. Chester? Or are you too busy wearing long-ass gloves? Kneel and cower at the heels of prom coming! Tonight, we live forever! But the chairs need to be returned by 11. You guys will still stay friends next year, right?
What is up, Learn Good High? Is everyone having an amber-colored time tonight? Yeah! Okay, just a quick announcement before we move on. Those of you who hired Uncle Greg's limo service, I'm sorry, but Uncle Greg got a DUI outside, so you need to find your own rides home. Hey guys, it's just doors and windows. One closes, another opens. Let's try to remain Copa.
Is that punch? Where'd you get that?
Oh, from my enemies.
You scare me, Beverly.
God, thank you.
Alright folks, it's the moment you've all been waiting for, the crowning of our prom-coming king and queen, non-gender specific. Our first nominee for prom-coming king is Jay Skybra, the popular and compassionate fan favorite and current valedictorian. Our second nominee in a dramatic and climactic twist is an unannounced write-in candidate whose name will be announced if and when they win. Let's hear it for those horny toad kings. Now, our nominees for prom coming queen are, I sure didn't see this coming. Our first nominee for prom coming queen is Cardi B, the frumpy girl who got a makeover and became just as beautiful on the outside as she has always been on the inside. And our second nominee for prom coming queen is... Dougie?
Listen up, you smooth brain learners! When I came here this morning, I was scared. I was vulnerable, like a baby bird lost in a jumping bowl. You people took my innocence, my essence, and within the span of 8 hours, turned me into a drug-addicted mouth person. Just go about your function and mind the proximity rule. 7 feet. Hey! 7 flippin' feet! So the faculty of Johnny Miller Good High School, behold the very difference at the rise. This was my last chance at a positive high school experience. And I sincerely hope that this building is demolished without you people inside. May they all crush your bones like you crushed my spirit. May you all wither and die, and may all your children be born Canadian. That was a vibe. I fuck with Dougie.
But Dougie, you're the second nominee for prom coming queen.
What? I spoke too soon. May you all rot in hell.
Is your name Dagwina Palany from the Gotta Get It Institute for the Loud and Dramatic?
Yeah, mister! That's me!
Then maybe, and I'm just saying here, Dougie, maybe there's less hate out there than you think.
You guys? You didn't have to. I love you too. Oh, I gotta find my emotional support song. But quick! Then everyone will know that I'm the bee's knees and I'll make forever memories.
Okay, folks, I have the winners here in this envelope. Your prom coming king and queen are... Drum roll, please. Cardi B and write-in candidate Robot the Canadian.
Cardi, no. It's fine. You earned this. Besides, I was never interested in crowns. Just you.
How do you feel?
I may not have feelings, but I'm a boot to cry.
So true, Cardi. Beautiful words from a beautiful queen. Now, as is customary, so saith our elders, the royals have the first dance.
that there's no hard feelings between us. Friendly competition, you know, between friends.
Wow, Gladys, that's so epic and fresh of you.
Would you like to see it?
Yeah, right now? Oh, I don't know about that.
Just try it out, Jace.
I don't mess with glory holes.
It's not a glory hole, it's Glorialis. Come on, Jace, just button it.
What is happening right now?
You know you want it. Who needs brains when you can have intercourse?
I'm alive!
Jessica Smith! We thought you were dead!
Where have you been all year, Jessica Smith?
It doesn't matter.
Is that ectoplasm?
It doesn't matter. I was valedictorian until this bitch threw me into the dark side of the moat where the water polo team sank and fused. I got pushed through the walls to the back of the school and into the janitor's closet where I've been living off of bird shit for 8 months. But thanks to Beverly's incessant satanic prayers, a hellhole was opened in the boys' bathroom, and I managed to push myself out just in time to finally take back what is rightfully mine.
Gladys, is this true?
Fine, whatever. I would have gone away with it too.
If it wasn't for...
Fuck you, Jace. You're obviously like 30.
No. Fuck you, Gladys, you moat-throwing psychopath!
Why do people keep getting thrown in the moat?
Mouth breather.
Joe sucker!
How do you know that?
Enough! I believe this belongs to you, Jessica Smith.
No! No!
You need to learn that cheating is whack. I hereby demote you back to your rightful position in 3rd place. Hellmouth, activate!
This is the way high school is supposed to go!
Okay. Alright. A lot to process.
Okay, that's it enough. Everyone out. We got a Hellmouth on site.
No! Don't you see? The Hellmouth isn't on site.
What are you talking about, fresh meat?
Don't you big goof. We're teenagers. The Hellmouth was inside of us. All along.
Whether we face it head on or run away from it.
Our hellmouth will find us. Yes, that's true. At some point we must confront it.
You know what?